Welcome to this video tutorial of the SkillCheck online testing system. In this session, we'll cover the candidate experience. This is what a test taker will see, what instructions they will receive, and how they respond when taking a SkillCheck test. Here is an example of an email test invitation. Each invitation will identify one or more tests the test taker is asked to complete. Simple browser setup instructions are included, and when the candidate is ready, they simply click on the link to launch their testing session. Candidates are prompted to enter their first and last name on this registration page. The general instructions say, please enter your first name, last name, and ID number. If you have not received an ID number from your test administrator, please enter your email address or other unique ID. These three information items are all that is required of candidates. By clicking the Next button, the test taker will be presented with the details of their test session. This page identifies one or more assessments assigned to the test taker. In this example, 2 tests are included in the test session. The average estimated time to complete the entire test session is also provided. Clicking the Start button will begin the first test in this session. All assessments begin with a set of instructions. More complex tests may include a tutorial and may allow the test taker 1 or 2 practice questions. In SkillCheck question and answer tests, there are many different types of question and many different forms of response. The types of response include multiple choice, multiple select checkboxes, fill in the blank, matching, and many others. SkillCheck software tests, such as those tests for the Microsoft suite of applications, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and Access, these tests use a simulation approach. So for each task the test taker is asked to perform, you interact just as you would with the real applications, mousing, point and click, fill in the blank using the keyboard, or using shortcut keys. In any case, instructions are provided to explain how you should respond to questions. So it is important to read the instructions as you are taking a test. Once a test begins, the candidate can track their progress through the test by monitoring the number of each question that is presented to them, as well as the total number of questions. If the test is a timed test, there is a time limit applied to the amount of time allotted to complete the test. The timer shows the amount of time remaining, and when the time available reaches 0, the test will be automatically ended. You will see that many tests allow for skip and review of questions. If this feature is enabled on the test you are taking, then you can skip a question with the option of answering that question at the end of the test, if time remains. Note that you can only review skipped questions and not questions for which you have provided an answer. The candidate can take as much time in the tutorial and practice questions as they need to ensure they understand how the test works and what is expected of them. Once ready, they can click the Start button to launch the assessment. Now the test taker proceeds to complete the test. When responding to a question, the system will allow for a retry if the answer provided is incorrect. However, only one retry is allowed, so if you're wrong on the second attempt, the question will be scored incorrect. Upon completion of the assessment, the candidate will see a test completion page and be prompted to click Continue. Please note that your test will not be scored until you click Continue. If multiple tests are assigned to your testing session, the completed tests will show as done, and the next test of the session will be highlighted. Click the Next button to proceed to the next test. If a candidate has questions about running SkillCheck tests or runs into any problems while testing is being conducted, help is available online. Going back to the test invitation, you will find a link to SkillCheck's online help website included in the invitation. This opens a list of articles that address frequently asked questions. For instance, this article describes the software requirements to run a test on a PC or a Mac. Other articles address other common questions. While a test taker is in a test session, This Help and Suggestions link at the bottom of the web page will take you to the same list of frequently asked questions. It will also allow a test taker to post a suggestion for SkillCheck test and system developers. Thank you for being a SkillCheck client and for watching this video. We hope this tutorial provided useful information and will assist you in your pre-employment assessment practices.